It's Bulk, baby! One of the standout characters to come out of Hero Factory 3.0. In this video, let's talk about what makes this set great, and we'll also highlight some of the pieces that are included in this set, and showcase some ways that you could use them to build your own LEGO creations. Here we go. Hero Factory 3.0, the era of the Savage Planet, where our heroes went to the jungle and they were given brand new weapons, fun accessories, and wonderful new masks. Which I think was a really exciting change for these characters. Because, you know, Bulk, he started off with his 1.0 mask. It had a nice heavy-duty, tough guy aesthetic to it. Then with this upgrade, he got himself a sweet new wolf mask. And yo, it's really dope. I love the way that the fangs of the wolf head line the base of the face, but it still leaves room below for the orange face to just poke out a little bit. That way you could use this as a mask, or it could double as an actual wolf head if you take it off of this face. Oh, and we love that. We love a good multi-purpose LEGO piece. Now look, I'ma say it. The animal-themed masks were such a good idea. All of the heroes looked like friggin' animal-themed Power Rangers or something like that. I mean, look at the wonderful variety that we had. It's so good seeing the LEGO group playing with extremely different mask designs for these characters. Because after 3.0, they sort of stopped doing that. But in the next wave, Breakout, it saw the 1.0 masks return. Then after that, in the Brain Attack wave, the same masks were still kind of there, but they were modified to account for the fact that they had visors going over the top of them. But they still looked pretty similar to the originals. Yeah, after 3.0, they just kind of stopped experimenting with the masks. And look, I do appreciate the consistency of the masks. That in itself was really nice. But I also like seeing LEGO being brave and trying new things. It's a shame that that kind of stopped, so I can look back at 3.0 and really appreciate what they were doing. I mean, a wolf mask for Bulk? Heck yeah, I love that! I never would have thought that a wolf would be his style, but it works. Pairing these characters with animals, it makes you learn a little bit more about them. Rocker, the gold guy, he's got a lion mask. Well, he must be heroic and brave, just like a lion. See, that's good character design. Bulk also has these sick, posable silver blades on his arms. What an awesome looking weapon. And getting these quasar spikes in silver, so good. I also love that he has no armor on his upper arms. It makes it look like he's rocking the bare-sleeved look. He's giving Wolverine vibes, actually. Gloves below, no sleeves on top, and some sweet silver weapons coming out of his arms. You gotta love that. The one thing that I do dislike about this set are these trans green tag pieces. It's got Bulk's name on it and a wolf head. Like, yeah, I guess it's cool that you can have some kind of like identification thing for each hero, but the printing on this piece, it makes it so specific to this character that it's really difficult to use outside of the context of a Bulk MOC. Well, I say that, but why don't we look at all the pieces that we get in this set and see how different LEGO builders in the Bionicle community have used these parts on their own LEGO creations. Let's start things off with Bulk's beautiful mask. Dylan Meaves has built their own custom hero called Axel Wolfart, and we can see that it's using this mask. Man, it looks great. It's nice to see that you can use this mask on other characters, and just by switching up the color of the face, it feels totally different to Bulk. And by the way, take a look at these shoulders. Blank, trans green CCBS armor shells. Do like Dylan and just remove the printing from this piece. Then it's going to be a lot easier to use. How about that? Oh, and how good are these claws on the arms? Talk about your Wolverine claws. That's some good stuff. Obliviomox has also used this piece on a creation called Iron Wolf. Look at that, baby. How brilliant does this look when you just smack it on the body of a larger wolf? You know, it's rare to have a Bionicle mask that translates so easily onto animals and creatures, as well as a humanoid character. But this is a perfect fit. They are using a system piece here for the lower jaw. It's a silver wolf head. It came in this color on this Knight's Kingdom set. If we zoom in a little bit here, you can see it's these little statues on this bridge. But yeah, putting those two wolf heads together, you end up with something really special. And finally, Eclipse Caller uses this mask for the bottom of the jaw on this warrior. The wolf head below and a skull spider mask up top? What a sweet design. It's a nice combination of pieces. It creates a very expressive face. Bulk also includes these silver spike pieces. Peter Shaker uses them on a revamp of Breeze, He's just placed 2 of them together, and suddenly you built yourself a cute little boomerang. Isn't that awesome? Bionicles has a creation that uses the black and red quasar spikes. We can see them used for this weird looking toe design, and some very menacing looking claws as well. Now you could totally do the exact same thing, but in silver. That would look awesome. And Bionicles has one more MOC that uses the lime variant of this piece, and it's used as a cool leg design. Imagine a spider MOC that uses this exact same leg design, but in silver. Wouldn't that just be the coolest? So that's how you could use this piece. But what about those gunmetal shield with bar handle pieces? Well, ObliviMocs has built ObliviBot, and we can see this piece right here on the torso, as well as on the upper arm. This piece is really useful if you want to armor up your designs a little bit more and make them look a bit more robust. Eero Okinen also uses these pieces, a bunch of them, for this very large neck design. Look at the mechanical and robotic aesthetic that a bunch of them together creates. It's just so pretty. I love it. And finally, Bulk 3.0 has a ton of silver armor pieces. Big ones and small ones as well. Now how could these be used? Well, Care Creations has built Kabutops from Pokemon. And if we take a look at the very bottom of this silver belly, we can see one of those pieces being used. And when we take a look at what the actual Kabutops looks like, that's a pretty great way of recreating that specific area. How wonderful. Frenezj has a revamp of Drill Dozer, and I love this leg design. Using that silver armor piece, the one you get in this set, and blending it with some of these silver Nuva shoulders. That combination of parts makes for a really awesome leg design. And finally, Fumin has a spider-like creature, and it uses this armor piece here on the neck. I mean, dude, CCBS armor parts are so helpful. You can use them to fill in gaps, they can armor up your designs a little bit more, maybe make something that looks a little bit more knight-like. They're just the best. So versatile, so helpful. So that's how you could use these parts. Now, let's take a look at some revamps of Bulk 3.0. We start off with a MOC by KaneZI1, and he's built a bigger, better, and more armored version of Bulk 3.0. And man, how good does he look when he's wearing a dark tan scarf? This cloth piece, of course, comes from the awesome Ray Ultra Build Lego set, this one here. And gosh, does it complement this character very well. It's nice to see them also swapping out some of these silver spikes for some more classic silver Bionicle weapons. These work just as well, if not better, than the originals. And it's always nice to see these characters built a little bit larger. There's a lot to love here. And finally, Patrick Biggs shows us their take on this character. Adding in some purple, good idea. The orange did look nice on the official set, but hey, I think purple's even better. This torso design's also rather interesting, the way it kind of flows down the body. It's very unique. We can see some of these minifigure spear pieces in action here. They really do complete this torso. But don't worry folks, these pieces aren't being bent. The set Evo 2.0, he came with some rubber minifigure spears. I feel like a lot of people don't actually realize that these exist, but they do. I don't really know why LEGO decided to make them rubber, but hey, they did. And this feels like the only time I've ever seen a MOC actually take advantage of that fact. It's a lovely sight. There you have it guys, that's the beauty of Bulk 3.0 and all the pieces that come in this set. If you enjoyed the MOCs that I showcased in this video, be sure to check the links in the description below. You can see more from those builders right there. Thank you so much for watching guys, happy building, and bye for now.